Good afternoon, everyone. You know, an astounding, this is a big number, 2,300 Americans are reported missing every single day in the United States of America, adults and children. And in 2012, Westchester County, our county that we live in, had the most reported missing vulnerable adult cases in all of New York, 38 people. And that's why we've decided to expand our Yonkers Missing Person DNA program that we launched last year, which involved Yonkers Missing DNA Kits. We have experienced great success. Last year, we provided Yonkers residents with well over 3,000 kits, and that is a great first start. Today, I'm announcing a new effort, an effort right here in our very own city of Yonkers, hopefully the first of many efforts that will take place all across New York State, in which we are expanding the Yonkers Missing DNA program to include our vulnerable populations, our senior population. And this program is about preparedness while protecting privacy. It's protecting our seniors and others who might unknowingly put themselves in harm's way. And among missing adults, about 1/6 of our missing adults have psychiatric illnesses, with young men, individuals with drug or alcohol addictions, and elderly citizens suffering from dementia, making up the significant subgroups of missing adults. So instead of waiting until someone goes missing, this program is proactive because it utilizes your DNA identification capabilities to safely obtain information that can be critical in solving a missing case. Under the program, residents will have the opportunity to receive a DNA identification kit. It's like this. It's really simple. Enabling you to store your DNA samples safely and privately in your own home. And only in the unforeseen circumstance that a family member goes missing would the DNA information be provided to police to assist in search efforts. And having this information readily available for law enforcement, and we're joined here by other members of our Yonkers Police Department, helps them facilitate quick response because, as you know, with a missing person, time is of the essence. Time is the biggest issue for us. So today I'm renewing my call for the establishment also of a statewide DNA database for missing persons. In New York State, when I was in the Assembly, we fought for that database for people who are currently in the criminal justice system. So if you have a felony, your DNA is on file in New York State. They now need to take the next step and expand that program to include a file for missing persons. This is needed to assure the success of this effort and that investigations of thousands of cases of missing persons whose DNA is not currently recorded. A missing family member is obviously everyone's worst nightmare. And I think we hope that we'll never have to use this information. But with these kits, we will make sure that residents have every resource available to them to assure the safety for their family. So starting today, DNA kits will be made available through the Yonkers Police Community Affairs Division to all our residents. We're going to ask now our great police commissioner. I know you all know that. Somebody does a great job leading a department that works hard for you and on your behalf each and every day, and that's our police commissioner, Charles Gardner.
Thank you, Mayor. You know, we're very happy in the police department to continue the mayor's program of expanding the DNA kit distribution, not only to children, but now to adults as well. You know, we have an adult population and especially a vulnerable adult population that we have here in the city of Yonkers. So from the law enforcement perspective, it's very important for us to have this information available in the event that someone goes missing, because when that event occurs, it's typically a very stressful time for the family and those reporting the incident. So this would give you the opportunity to have all the identification information available to us immediately so that we can get the information out, provide it to our law enforcement officers, and try to have a quick turnaround and locate these individuals as safely as possible. So again, we're very happy to participate. Again, a reminder that this information is kept by the individual. It's not put in any police database, so it's your information. It's a very simple packet to put together, and we highly recommend that you take advantage of this very proactive program that we're sponsoring here in the city of Yonkers. Thank you very much.
Special thanks to the Community Affairs Division, for the Police Department, to our Commissioner for doing such a great job. Also, I had the pleasure of appointing the Director of the Office for the Aging. Somebody who's doing a great job for us as well each and every day, and that's our good friend, Kelly Chiarella.
Good afternoon, everyone. Alzheimer's and dementia are incredibly difficult conditions to navigate for both the patient and the caregiver. Being prepared and proactive, as the police commissioner said, about any case scenario is extremely important. Wandering, as well as driving with these conditions, is an event that we can be prepared for. These adult DNA kits being provided by Mayor Spano and the Yonkers Police Department are a valuable tool to alleviate some of the stress that can occur when your loved one has strayed away. Yonkers Office for the Aging is also a resource for all Yonkers residents, 60 and over, many of them with some form of dementia. Our case managers can be helpful for caregivers to access all of the Yonkers community resources for dementia clients. If you are a senior that has symptoms of dementia or a caregiver recognizing that those changes in your loved one, please don't hesitate to call our office for support and referrals to the organizations that can help you navigate these difficult times. Thank you.
Now remember, while we're focusing our attention on children and vulnerable populations, these can be used for just about anybody. So I know many of you are the leaders in your family. So when you go home today, when you see your grandchildren, your children, your great-grandchildren, you might want to mention having this safeguard. You'd be very happy in the circumstances where you may need it, to have it available to you. Again, this program is about being proactive. I encourage our residents to take the time to obtain and to complete this kit. God forbid a family member goes missing, you'll be happy that you took this precautionary step. And again, I want to thank all of you today for your time. Good to see everyone.
Hi, I'm Detective Lieutenant Patrick McCormick, the Public Information Officer for the City of Yonkers Police Department. Today, Mayor Spano and Police Commissioner Gardner unveiled our adult ID and DNA kits. This is a valuable kit to be used in the event that someone goes missing, and it's easily prepared by a healthcare provider or a loved one. Now let's take a look inside the kit. You're going to find the kit itself from ID Complete, an informational flyer, a buccal swab that's used to record the DNA of the person, and the place where the swab is recorded. So the kit itself, as you can see on the front page, is going to have the person's name and the date that the kit was completed on. Inside on the second page, you're going to see the date of photograph with a spot for a photograph to be pasted. We're going to have some more pedigree information, blood type, any medications or allergies the person may be using. The second page is going to be personal information in regards to the person the kit's going to be completed for. You're going to see name, date of birth, home number, spousal name. And this bottom section here is the DNA section. These two items here are used to record the person's DNA. It's going to consist of a swab and a DNA isolation card. Once this is completed, it's going to be stuck to this portion of the kit. The person completing the kit is going to open up the swab from the package. They're going to open up the isolation card. They're going to swab the inside of the person's mouth, and they're going to apply the swab to this pink area here. Once the card is completed, there's an adhesive strip on the back of the card, and the card's going to be stuck to the kit. There's an easy-to-use ink strip that's provided to record the fingerprint information for the person the kit's being used for. It can simply be fingerprints are depressed one at a time in each specific box, which is recorded, and then the kit's going to be completed and stored in a safe location. The kits are available at our Community Affairs office located at 36 Radford Street, and that phone number is 914-377-7375.
Bye.